So what's this one really about? Another one where a brilliant catchy hook obscures a pretty traumatic story being told. There's a lot of songs like that, I thought, as I sat down to my usual dinner of bread dipped in mayonnaise. So we're introduced to the protagonist, Robert, who has a quick hand, cowboy speak for, can draw a gun quickly. Robert Redford? Diego Maradona? The cowboy mentality that they're referring to and the violence that goes with it. And it didn't conjure itself out of nowhere in Robert. It came from his father and his box of fun things. I'll let you guess what that could mean. And Robert is coming for you, but who's you? The kids with the pumped up kicks, likely a reference to the Reebok Pump, which is one of the first overpriced, high-end sneakers that many rich kids would wear, obviously, in school. Robert's now openly threatening these kids. Whether or not he follows through, we don't know, but at least he's enjoying the mere thought of it. Back to Robert and his father in verse 2 that alludes to their poverty. Robert's father brings him home a surprise, dinner packed in ice, so likely a cheap frozen meal, and even that they don't get the chance to eat that often. There's a strong insinuation that the surprise could also be a beating from his father, with the packed ice being applied to his bruises. Waiting for a long time, and with the context that we have now, it's likely revenge on everything, on everyone. And now his sleight of hand, which after cowboys is another reference to things that kids are interested in, so magicians in this case, meaning, the illusions that magicians can create with their hands. And now his sleight of hand is a quick pull trigger. Has he pulled the trigger? Has he killed his father out of desperation and fear? It might be why he's left only to reason with his cigarette, the only thing left with him in the room after killing his father, almost dissociating from the terrible thing he's just done. And it fittingly segues back into a chorus where Robert is wielding the gun at these richer kids. And this time, in contrast to the first verse, it really feels like he's actually doing it, not just dreaming of it. The chorus is repeated a few times with run, run, run being the bridge. So you could imagine the scene that is describing. The song's definitely not about condoning or justifying this violence, but rather opening up the conversation on the deep underlying problems that cause the issue. That the tragedy extends further than what we may think and maintains itself in the most insidious ways. And the genius being that it doesn't convey that anger, desperation, or violence sonically, but quite the opposite. It's basically a fuck you song to the rich and hip, whilst also sounding like something that the rich and hip would love to dance to. I guess it's a bit of a Trojan horse, in a way, this track.